Howdy, folks, and welcome to day 42 of 100 Nights of Taps. Let me just cross behind me. How beautiful is that with the sky? Look at that. Man, it's pretty. Anyway, I got to tell you a quick story as I try to find a gravesite. I'm in Barnwell, South Carolina, and I'm looking for a specific gravesite of a combat veteran. His name is George Buggs. And before I tell you about him, I got to apologize. I'm so sorry I'm way late. A lot of people, well, I can't say a lot of people, but people do expect me to get on at the same time every day, and I usually do. Today it was a little bit different. Earlier I was at what I call, Fort Bragg is now Fort Liberty, and I was playing taps around the base at the 82nd Airborne War Memorial. Sorry, got lost from my words. Anyway, I was at the base quite a bit longer than I expected to be, and that's why I'm about an hour and a half late on here. So, my apologies. I'm sorry. I'm late today. But better late than never. I'm here. And it is almost dark, as you can see in the background. Now let me tell you this story as I look for this gravesite here. What kind of stinks is I'm not at a national cemetery. If I was, it'd be so much easier to find this specific headstone because there would be a plot number on it. But they're not. I'm over here fighting daylight now. Anyway, George Buggs, that's what I'm looking for. So, if you have not heard, I'm going to tell you a story. If you have heard, then I'm going to remind you of this story. I didn't know about it until this year when I met her. Her being Miss Jessica Lynch. If the name sounds familiar, it's because it is. If it doesn't, this is what she's about. Miss Jessica Lynch was the first ever female prisoner of war. In 2003, Jessica Lynch and her platoon was in Iraq, and they were ambushed. During the ambush, battle took place, and she was captured with a few others. She was knocked unconscious, and a lot of bad things happened. She doesn't remember all of them, and I'm not getting into the details. It's not my story to tell, but I'm just going to leave it at the fact that she was captured. I think she was a POW, prisoner of war, for 9 days, I believe. March of 2003. I think she was released in like April. I don't remember if it was Special Forces, Navy SEALs, but somebody, elite troops, went and saved her. Anyway, during the day that she was captured, there were 13 others that were killed in her platoon. Well, she was a guest speaker earlier this year, where she told this story, and then I introduced myself to her and let her know what I do. And I asked her if she could give me a list of the names of those 13 soldiers that were killed. And she did. One of those soldiers that was killed during that ambush was George Buggs. And I'm here trying to find his gravesite so I can play taps for Mr. Buggs to pay my respects for one of the 13 fallen during Jessica Lynch's ambush. If you want to know more about her story, just Google her and see if you can read up on it. There is a Charlie Daniels Jr. here. Not the Charlie Daniels. He's still alive. Anyway, I'm just walking around trying to find his gravesite. And I'm not finding it. There is not a grave locator here for me to punch it in to see if it would tell me like a row number or section number or something. There's not even an office here. It's just out in the open. And I've already look at how big this cemetery is. It's not really, really big, but that cross is in the center. And I just went basically to the upper left side and looked, and I did not see it. So now I'm going to go back down to the center of the cross, walk down the middle to see if it's over there somewhere. As you can see, I am fighting against daylight here. I do not want to be out here when it's dark. It's going to be hard to see it in the video. So what I'm going to do, as I finish searching around for Mr. Buggs, I will let you guys go. That way I can be focused specifically on trying to find his gravesite. And I will play taps. After finishing taps, I will post the video as I'm driving back to my apartment. And I still about 3 hours away, I believe, 3 or 4 hours. I got a long way to go. But if I do that, it'll be a better video than this. Right now, I believe this might be sketchy. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. I'm sure the video is probably fuzzy, probably blurry. There's not a lot of good high quality internet. So if I play and just upload the video, you won't lose none of the quality, which makes for a better video. So with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm so sorry I'm late, but I'm gonna find this gravesite. I'm gonna play, and then I will post the video after I get done editing it, and it will be posted later this evening. So, that being said, thanks for tuning in. And again, I'm so sorry I was late today and I didn't play right now, but to keep you occupied in the meantime, I did post a couple videos earlier. So if you'd like, go look. I played taps at the Raleigh, North Carolina state capital of North Carolina in Raleigh. Raleigh. And then I did another one at the 82nd Airborne, which is a longer video because it was at a museum. Anyway, go check those out in the meantime, and I will let you guys go. See you on the next one. Sorry about this. All right, y'all take care. Peace.